Hello, I'm going to show you how to do the results form so we can actually set the results. So I've already set up all the four tables here and I've got two queries. I've basically gone ahead and set up this just as an example. We are using a subform here, so this is the set results thing. I'm just going to choose some random stuff here, and as you can see there's already a rep or time here, and this is what this example query is here for. Is actually, I've already set this up just to show you. This basically just relays the information here, only this is coming from the results table, so we can see it without having to flick through all of the records here. Okay, so just to show you that this works, I'm going to change this to 15. It's going to ask me to update a row, and in here you can say it's now 15. So I'm going to change that back, and it changes back. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to create a blank form, and we're going to place down 3 combo boxes, and these are going to relay to the test ID, there. I'm going to hide the key column there. And again for the exercise. And finally for the student. And I'm just going to quickly go into layout view, select these and order them. I'm going to save this and I'm going to call it set results test. And now I'm going to create a subform, and from here I'm going to select the results table. Just bring this all over. Again, you can just take information, but I'll show you that later and link it later. Just going to call this results subform and keep to the test theme. So now when we open this up, we'll have these. These don't actually do anything, but they just show any of the tests and the exercises, students, etc. And again, we've got this long list. Just going to expand this so we can actually see the reps without having to there we go. And now we need to make it so that the actual results actually use those. We're going to make it so that these actually do something. To do that, we're going to go into here, data, and we're going to do the similar thing to what we'd do in a normal form, only obviously seeing as it's a subform, it's slightly different. So we're going to link these and say set results test, and here we've got combo 0, 2, 4. Let me actually get these names first, so it's easier to see what we're doing. they're easier to link to. So we're going to use these criteria. Wrong form. Should we just do this? And just import these over. So what we're doing is we're taking, just exit this quickly. We're taking these and we're saying that this form here will only show the results that occupy the month ID, so sorry, the test ID of March, the exercise ID, and the student ID. But the reason that didn't work here is because although we're actually linking these and these results do exist, the fact is this hasn't been updated, so we need to do a simple requery. So what we're going to do here is afterwards we're going to say requery, requery, and requery. So if any of this information changes, the subform will change too. Now when we run it, we just pick a date. There we go, it's shown the information. Now although we've got this information, we need to make it editable. So we're just going to create a simple query. Here we go. And we're going to import the results table. And we're just going to specify everything really quickly here. And we need the Repsol time. So we're going to update the Repsol time, okay? So we're just going to save this query and we'll stick to the test theme again. And update. And in the update too, we're going to do forms. And we're going to reference the results subform, and in here we're going to do reps or time. So what we're basically saying is we're going to take this information here and we're going to update it to whatever said information appears. Obviously this isn't being applied to anything, and this is what the criteria is for. We need to take one record and update that repsol time for it. Otherwise we'd update all of the records to have 56 or whatever number we put in there, and that would not be good. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to do forms, set results test, so this form here, not the subform, and because we've already referenced these here, we don't need to use these ones inside here. Because we've already got them here, we don't have to do that extra sub-step. So if I just take that test ID, exercise ID, and student ID. Save that. And now, there we go, 56. Okay? It's not going to show us these three columns here because nothing's being updated. But it is just going to take one record, and we can see that because only one record is being displayed. If you have more, then there's a problem, because that means it's going to update more than one record, and we only need to update one record. Okay, so now we just need to reference this in here. So if we go back into our design view, add the button, and place it wherever. I'm just going to place it here because I'm lazy. And we're going to select our query. And just get the appropriate picture. and just give it an appropriate name, such as that'll do. Now when we go into here and if we click this, and it will ask us if we're going to modify, and remember it needs to be one row. If it's any more, then you're going to update more than one record, and you're going to change more than one piece of information, you're going to mess up everything. There we go, we didn't get any errors. And again, if we go into our results table, and if we go to, so really quickly, just go. Right, NC001, BP007, and it's for test ID 2013_3. Is currently 56. Let's change this to 81. There we go. I hope this tutorial taught you something, and I hope I didn't make any mistakes.